Hi, I'm Dave Littell, and I'm here with Jeff Carter, Retirement Income Certified Professional and author of Retirement Boom, and we're talking about some issues around Social Security. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you, Dave. It's a pleasure.
So, Jeff, the first question I want to ask you is, when your clients come to you about Social Security, what's the most common question they ask?
Most common would be, why shouldn't I take Social Security at age 62 and collect as much as I possibly can before I die?
Okay, so they're afraid that Social Security is going to run out of money. They're afraid they're going to die young. Probably not the best choice in many cases, though, right?
In many cases, it's not. Specifically, it's not if you have a spouse, or you're a widow or widower, or you're divorced. All of those scenarios, there's other claiming strategies that can really maximize the amount that you receive over your retirement lifetime. For those that are single, that may not be a bad choice, electing at age 62, but I still urge people to do the calculations to determine what is in their best interest.
So, Jeff, even for that single person who, somehow they think they're going to die young, that really might not be for real. They might not have any facts behind that. Some people are ill, and and they do know something about their life expectancy. For many people, they're worried just that they're going to die young and they're not going to get a good deal from Social Security. But I think they should be asking the opposite question: is what if I live a long time and I've run out of money? That's a much more dire situation. So I think even people that are single should be thinking about deferring. Would you agree?
Correct. That's something they should look at. If you do a break-even analysis, assuming you're single, and you want to determine, if I start collecting at age 62, how long do I have to live before that is no longer a good decision? And then if I live beyond that break-even point, which typically is somewhere around 83, 84 years of age, and you live to be 90, then obviously you've left money on the table. So what I recommend is we take a look at their genetics, their DNA, their family history, what kind of longevity do they have, and that's a good starting point. And then also what kind of lifestyle they live, and do they eat healthy? Do they exercise? All of those things are going to obviously help prolong life. And then, as we all know, with science today, people are living much longer. It's now, women are on average living 11 years longer than men, and that number just continues to exponentially grow because of science and technology.
Yeah, I think even beyond the break-even age, we also just have this issue is you don't know how long you're going to live, and it's a great idea to have some sources of income that will last as long as you will, and probably the cheapest way to do that is to defer Social Security.
Well, absolutely, and it's one of the smartest ways because Social Security will grow from full retirement age until age 70 at 8% per year guaranteed. And that is not including the cost of living adjustment that's also added and is guaranteed pretty much since the system was founded, except for 1 year where they froze it. So you really can't depend on any investment that you have in a portfolio to guarantee you 8% per year over a 4-year stretch. And in fact, Social Security, you do get that guarantee.
All right, let's go back to couples. You said it's even more important for a couple to consider deferring. Could you give us an example that shows why that is?
Absolutely. So if you have a wife that elects Social Security at age 62 and a husband that does the same, they're leaving a tremendous amount of money on the table. It could be as much as $250,000 over the retirement lifetime of that couple. And so what we want to try to do is help maximize what the surviving spouse receives once the first spouse has passed away. And the reason for that, Dave, is simply there's going to be an income gap created from the first death by a loss of the lesser of the two Social Securities, and possibly some pension benefits that would also be lost, depending on elections they made when they retired.
So you were just talking about leaving money on the table. That's very upsetting to people, and clearly they want to make good choices. How do they go about making a good choice?
Great question, Dave. I would recommend that they engage the services of a financial professional that specializes in this area. And the Retirement Income Certified Professional Program specifically trains its designees how to go about properly planning for Social Security election and implementing that decision into an overall plan for retirement income.
Let me just say that you can find a retirement income certified professional at the website designationcheck.com. So for anybody in the United States, they can locate someone near them that has that professional designation.
Great resource.
Okay. I think there's a misunderstanding that people have is that they can go to the Social Security Administration and actually get advice about when to claim benefits, but that's not really true, right?
Correct. It's not true. When people go to visit the Social Security office, they're going to sit down with someone that can only explain to them based on the numbers that the system provides, the computer system, of what the different benefit amounts will be. But it doesn't help them select the different strategies that are available.
Yeah, so they'll tell you your options, but they're not going to give you advice. They're not allowed to.
Correct.
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 Jeff, anything else you want to add?
Yes, Dave. I'd like to add that Social Security claiming is probably the most important question that you're going to answer through the retirement income planning process. That decision once made is irrevocable.
Yeah, that's a really important point. Jeff, thanks for being here.
Thanks. It's been a joy. Thank you.
This video was made possible by the New York Life Center for Retirement Income.